It's me. We're here live at HSN. My name is Helen Keeney. I'm your host. Follow me on my social media. My social media on Instagram is the official Helen Keeney. And then on Facebook, it's Helen Keeney HSN. Lots of fun stuff there today. All right, so we have a laptop. And I know this is a time of year where, you know, graduation, you're thinking, oh, I need a new computer for the fall, for starting college, starting middle school, starting high school. Or if you're like, you know, this summer, I'm going to really, you know, start a home business. Or you just need a new laptop, because guess what? When's the last time you got a new phone? When's the last time you got a new laptop? I bet you got a new phone before you get a new laptop, but this is half the price of a phone. And what we're including is Microsoft 365. It's an HP, which is the top #1 selling brands of laptop in America is HP. It has an Intel processor, and it's included Microsoft 365. The Microsoft 365 that's included, I'm gonna show you the box, but what I'm telling you is that you're not even gonna get the box. We're gonna download it in there for you. This is a $70 value by itself. And we're giving this to you no matter which you order. And when I say which, you have your choice of getting the laptop alone, or, and this is the better deal, a printer as well, an HP printer. So we do this once in a while because the same company that makes the laptops make the printers. So we negotiate the bundle deal, and it's extraordinary. I have two colors, moonlight blue and winter lavender. It's already a customer pick, so you guys have already been shopping and already buying it and already loving this. Now, we do 5 flex pay, $89.60 with the printer. Without the printer, it's $80 a month on FlexPay. But if you want to make it even more affordable, you could get out your HSN card, which has no annual fee. You get a $15 coupon, but I already have one. I've had one for a decade. You get VIP financing. You get an entire year to pay it off. You have a whole year. You can pay the minimum. You can pay a little bit more each month. It's completely up to you. I did the math for you. It's $37.33 to get the printer. Without the printer, it's $33.33. So it's $4 a month difference to get the printer. I think most people are getting the printer. It's a 12-month VIP. Here's my tip. Make sure you pay it off before the year is out. Otherwise, they make you have interest on it. Make sure, I always like set a little timer on my phone, on my calendar, to make sure I know, oh, make sure that this is paid off. Like I give myself like a month reminder. But I do VIP financing all the time. So Mr. Bill Duggan is
Good
here.
evening. Happy Friday.
Wearing your belt that you did not buy from Chad, but we love you anyway.
I needed the belt.
You do need the belt.
I was between holes.
That's right, yeah. You know, we've all been there.
Exactly.
All right, so what we're doing here is, this is, by the way, very lightweight.
Very lightweight and very efficient. So for that smaller size, people are like, wait, it's gonna be lacking. I'm gonna be missing something.
Right. Not
when you shop HP. HP is that #1 brand, not just here at the network, but nationwide. And remember, you're getting that computer, you're getting that mouse, you're getting the Microsoft 365.
Oh, I didn't even mention the mouse.
The mouse is included.
You get the wireless mouse and Microsoft.
And it's a great size. That 14-inch size is something that people really do like, because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of us are working at the coffee shops, we're on the go, so if it's on the go, but what I appreciate, even though it's smaller, you have ports galore. And this is a big game changer, because normally when they do make it a little smaller, you start lacking, you know, options. So you have right over here, full HDMI, which is important. You can connect it to a bigger monitor or, you know, even your television. 2 USB-C ports, so I can plug in my mouse, an external drive, because by the way, this comes with 64 gigabytes of a solid state hard drive. I can pop in an SD card, more memory, double memory, and then USB-C, which is where everything's going. My new phone is USB-C. The old phone was USB, so now you have the latest, don't need an adapter, which is great. That's your headphone jack, which also gives you the ability to use Bluetooth technology. And I thought I was done, because that's plenty. That's more than some of the bigger computers even offer. And then you even have a full SD card slot. So I can take that SD card out of a memory stick or out of a camera, pop it right inside, and load more content and store more content. That's probably one of the easiest ways to actually even double the memory on the computer, just by popping in a larger SD card, which you can get at the, you know, the drugstore, which is great. But then when you get into the performance of how this turns on, and you see how fast that is, which is great. So it's a full-size keyboard, which is nice. Nice large trackpad. You're gonna get stereo sound, but what you're gonna also realize is it is also something that a lot of us aspire to have. Our phones have it, our phones have it, our tablets have it, but does your computer have that touch screen capability? What does that mean? Boom. I literally come right over here. Oh, by the way, built-in web camera, that popped up too, boom. But that touchscreen capability, so easy and efficient to start and stop a movie, shop, do what you want to do. But that's what's great about it.
This is touchscreen? How did I miss that? I feel like I should have said that first at about 1,000 times.
Well,
for $399.99,
right?
it's a touchscreen?
Well, you didn't expect it at that value.
I did not expect that. I was like, what?
Bagley, Mishka, wow, wow, wow. And the thing is,
That's what I'm wearing.
And you look fabulous in it,
you.
by the way. And it's funny, I heard they were coming.
Yeah.
They're fancy.
They're very fancy.
And I'm like, that's going to be a premium price. You know,
oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe the price.
I can't believe the price either. I can't believe it.
Could afford Bagley
Yeah,
Mishka.
you can almost, we can almost get you, yeah.
Like, what would I wear?
What would I wear?
What would I wear?
It's amazing.
I could do
It's
my shopping.
amazing. It's the same concept with everything here, where we get a lot of them. So we do so much business with HP. We even have like HP month here at HSN. It's like a huge part of our business. We're literally partnering with HP, but there's no brick and mortar store that we're paying rent on. There's no celebrity model endorsing this. It's literally eliminating all those expenses where HP makes the computer and then it's directly to you. And it's also your specifications, because we read customer feedback and say, I want it lightweight, I want it fast, I want this, I want that, I want Microsoft, I don't even want the choice, I want every single one to have Microsoft already, I want this, I want that, and we build the computer to what you want. This is, retail value is almost $1,000. You could say it just flashed on the screen. Not $1,000, but there's a 3 as the first number. The shipping and handling, you're getting, there it is, $995.91.
Touchscreen.
The shipping is like between $14 and $18. It's free today. So we're doing this huge sale price. We're doing free shipping and handling. We're doing VIP financing. Bill's doing shopping.
Yes.
It's like, let's talk about shopping, because that's something I do a lot on my computer. And I have a touchscreen HP desktop.
Oh, nice.
And the reason I got a touchscreen is I'll see like the top, I'll touch it. I want to be like, okay, I want to go like this and pinch and zoom. I want to see what the sleeves looks like. Okay, then I want to kind of step back and look at the whole outfit. I do a lot of that when I'm shopping.
When you can, and that's just it. My older computer did not allow me to pinch and zoom and get in and see the details, see the colors, see exactly all the accessories that were coming with it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Helen, I do a lot on my phone, but I can't do everything on my phone. When I am ordering or making a purchase, I do want to be able to read the fine print.
Can we talk about that? Because my husband Eddie works in computers for a living, right? I'm on my phone doing something on Instagram. I hear him from the other room yell, "Do it on the computer." I swear he yells that all the time.
Backseat computing?
He's backseat computing. He'll do it on the computer.
Right.
Where'd that come from? because there's a lot, it's actually easier on the computer. There's a lot more functions to social media and pretty much everything on the computer, including HSN. I do a lot of shopping with HSN on my phone, but when I go on my laptop, there are more functions.
And the thing is, do you have a computer at home? One, it's not touchscreen. Two, did you just see what just happened? I was online shopping and then I was able to hit the link. Have you ever hit a link on your computer and you're just buffering?
You're just buffering.
It's like, how do I get out of it?
And then you say things like, my internet's bad.
Right.
It's not your internet.
And the thing is,
it's your computer.
It is sometimes cost prohibitive to upgrade your computer because it's over $400 or $500, it's $1,000.
Or $2,000.
Exactly. And you mentioned HP Month. Yes, we do HP Month, which I think is the last time we offered this choice. Not just of the
I haven't
computer.
seen this in forever.
But remember, you have the choice of the computer tonight, which is coming with all the specs, Intel Celeron processor, which is nice too. Microsoft 365 is preloaded. You're not going to get the box, but this is an $80 value, so you can do your word processing and your Excel. One thing you also realize now, Microsoft 365 has their own Copilot, which is, a ChatGPT kind of situation. You have it in your computer. You can use it if you want, but more importantly, it's there if you need it. And it's little things. Ask it to draft a resume or ask it to draft an email to kind of get you started. I could spend a whole weekend. How can I, send that letter to my boss asking for more of a raise, or my landlord, I'm moving and I'm struggling with it. This can draft it for you. You know what it can also do, Helen? You get the email from your boss. You can ask Copilot, summarize this for me so I don't have to read the whole thing.
You know what?
Give me the gist.
Again, I feel like I'm talking about Eddie through this entire thing. I was very intimidated by AI until I realized that it's like you could say things that are like, make me a poster for a social media post.
Done.
And then you could say, oh no, I want it in a cartoon. I want it, it's like really fun. I actually went down the rabbit hole with it. It was so much fun.
Right.
It's so easy. And it actually does help you.
It does help you, because that's just it. You're trying to create something for the barbecue.
I rewrote my bio bio for my website using the AI.
Give it a little zhuzh.
I'm not going to talk about myself like that, but AI was happy to. I sound amazing, Bill.
Actually, this is where you can have fun with it. On a Friday
it was really fun.
You can take a picture of your family and it's like, write bios for everyone in the picture. And or roast everyone in the picture.
Right.
And it's like, you can't say that about grandma, but Copilot says it about grandma.
Copilot can say that
It's like,
about
grandma,
anybody.
I didn't say that. It's just,
That's so
it's
funny.
fun when technology works for you. And this is
Yeah.
the perfect footprint and also the perfect price. Because, you know, we do use our phones. I know a friend of mine, he just did his taxes, pulled his computer out to work on his taxes.
Yeah.
It was a $1,000 computer. He uses it a few times a year.
Right.
So he overspent versus just that right amount of technology.
Right.
And I do love the fact.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What do you use your computer for? Shopping, email, social media.
Perfect.
This is perfect. If you are a rocket scientist at NASA, probably not the computer for you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest.
I would hope they would give you another computer.
They might probably give
Yeah.
you a company card or
But
whatever.
if you work
Yeah.
in maybe, you know, the airport towers, this is perfect.
What about a student? Is this right for a student?
Actually, that's just it. It is good for a student. Whether you're the beginner student, because there's nothing worse when it's like, Mom, can I get on your computer?
Yes.
And then it's like, so I can't do my work until
Right.
you're done.
Right.
And I also got to tell you, I mean, yes, it's going to be used for word processing, but also all that streaming that we like to do, the movie watching. I heard you talking with Julie Trester earlier about being on a plane. I can come right over here. Music, videos. I can take my telephone calls over here even if I'd like, because I can pair it with my phone, which is awesome. Because that's what you're getting away with Windows 11. And here's another huge takeaway. I just mentioned Windows 11, right? So Windows 10 has been out there for 10 years. This fall, in October,
yep.
Windows 11 or Windows 10 is not going to be supported anymore.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going to need to upgrade. And think of it this way. That's October. That's back to school time. That's the holiday time. That's also
Right.
when inventory, we don't know what it's going to be like. So the fact that you can update your computer now, move in at your leisure, and enjoy the benefits of Windows 11 in S mode, by the way, which is more secure, it's more streamlined, and that security, trust me, that security gives you more longevity in your investment. More and more of us end up having and wanting to upgrade because our computer's gotten slow. It's because of all the extra stuff that runs in the background that slows it down, because inadvertently we're downloaded stuff that we shouldn't or didn't want. Being more secure, it'll keep it sharper, crisper, and faster, which is great. So, more secure, it's Windows 11 latest operating system. We've even included the Microsoft 360 Suite Personal, which gives you the Outlook, the Word, the Excel, and yes, the Copilot even. And it's that perfect size with all the ports. I think you also need to take advantage of getting that printer. I'd love to spend a little time on the printer, too.
Well, let's talk about that printer, because you can include the printer for, you know, like under $50, I think it's like 40 something, isn't it like
Yeah.
$47? That's how much it is to get the printer. And also with all electronics, we get this built way, way long ago. So these are yesterday's prices.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen with the price of technology, especially
Exactly.
moving forward. So this is a kind of a, you know, our back to school special. I know back to school is August. We haven't even started summer break. But when you go back to school, and it's like, I need a new laptop for high school. I need a laptop for college. Or I'm going to get a laptop because the kids are finally going to school and I'm going to have some time to myself and I'm going to have fun with my laptop.
Sure.
This is the best price we're going to do in 2025. For this, including the printer, you can get a laptop and a printer for $447.99. It's almost $1,000 retail value. And you get Microsoft Office, which
Right.
is $70 by itself included. By the way, this winter lavender is the most popular right now. You get a mouse that is silver with the winter lavender. If you get the moonlight blue, you get a mouse that has moonlight blue color that is matched to it. So I just wanted to mention that. But everybody is jumping in. And it's a customer pick already, Bill.
Actually, a huge customer pick.
Yeah.
And that's just it. It's some of the reviews, people are just loving it, loving that size, loving that functionality. I love the upgrade of, yes, Windows 11, but I also just love the fact that it is not drag and drop anymore. It is truly that, it is a touchscreen. I want this photo to go from here to there, boom, just like this. Drag it to where you want it to go. It's that simple and easy. Move there, okay, copy here, boom. So I just added it to my desktop. I want to print a picture. I want to print that book report. Need to, which does happen to a lot of us. You come over here, I'm jumping in Excel. This spreadsheet, remember, touchscreen, you can see everything right over here. And yes, we are giving you the option of getting the printer. I'd love to give you a little time to the printer.
Yeah, let's talk about the
'cause
printer.
This is the printer I personally own because it was tax season.
Yes.
And I needed to print. And all of a sudden I realized, wait a second, how much is ink?
Yes.
And I was like, well, it's cheaper to just get a new printer.
Yeah.
I bought this exact same one in retail for $100, the printer alone. And just by adding it on, it's like $50 tonight. And it's, trust me, when it comes to printing, does it print? Yes, it does what you want it to. It's the extra features. Flatbed scanner, which is awesome if you need it. Yet it has a document feeder up here at the top. So it can load in 10 sheets and it can scan them, it can print them. Feeder in the back. It also has a nice program called HP Instant Ink. Why is that great? Because are you the type of family who's like, no, don't print that nice card, don't print that photo because you're gonna waste the ink and I don't wanna go buy more ink. With HP Instant Ink for 6 months for free, it monitors your ink usage and will automatically send it to you when you need it. And you can set up for different programs depending on how much your office or how much you print all the time. But that is just where HP has made printing easy.
It took a job off the table.
Thank
I
you.
never had to go hunting and searching for the right ink for this model printer.
Right.
Again, so it comes right to my door, and then there you go. I mean, it especially like during school, everybody's printing more stuff. You could just up it,
Right.
and then then all the kids are away at college, whatever. We go down and we don't have, and we had to do like the minimum plan. You just change for your usage, and it even sends a signal to home base and say, Helen needs more ink, and then it just comes in the mailbox.
Perfect.
Like it's literally zero work.
I've done that with my AC filters.
Yes.
Because I forget.
Yes,
and it's
exactly.
Like, why did this arrive in the mail?
Yes.
Check my filter.
Check my filter. Yeah.
And that's where computing and technology should agree with you. We all have a different relationship with technology. Back in the day, it was nice when your house had a computer. Remember when each house had a TV?
Yes.
And then it became every room had a TV? Now pretty much every person, like you and Eddie, share a computer.
What? No.
Yeah, exactly.
We each have 2 computers.
Oh, a desktop and a portable?
Well, Eddie's got a work computer and a personal computer.
And the thing is, when it's this affordable, everyone in the family can have their own system.
This will be
Mom
your
and Dad.
personal computer, your fun computer.
Yeah.
I also like that you've got everything, the webcam,
Right.
the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You could do those. I guess Skype doesn't exist anymore. Those team meetings. You could do those video chats. And I'll tell you, like my daughter lives across the country. It's so when I do a video chat with her, it's like we're just in the same room talking. Video chats are the greatest thing in the world. It's like the Jetsons. It's like the future, video chatting.
When it works for you, when you can easily do this kind of stuff. I mean, remember the book reports we had to do?
Yeah.
We didn't get this cool stuff right.
No.
So this is my PowerPoint presentation, which by the way, PowerPoint software, that is included as well. Love the touchscreen. I pulled up the camera. Look at everything we have up and running. Remember, it is 4 gigabytes of RAM, which gives you more office space, more desk space to get more stuff done and multitask at the same time. 64 gigabytes of memory built in, but easy to expand it. And with this 14-inch size, yes, it looks good, but ports galore. Remember, 2 USB ports, our traditional, what we've all had for years, but then I love the fact that it has USB-C, which is where everything's going, so no adapter, no worry about that. Bluetooth, that's your headphone jack, but you can plug in a headphone jack, but you can still connect via Bluetooth. Full HDMI over here, which is great. And remember, you're not even done. SD card slot, that's probably the easiest way to add more memory if you want more memory, and then you're up and running. And then you just enjoy this computer. It's lightweight, it has great battery life. Remember, it's HP, we haven't even talked about that processor on the inside. It's an Intel processor, so it's a brand name which we know. So it really starts with HP, it's Intel, it's Windows 11 in S mode, more secure, more stable, which is important at the end of the day for give us more longevity. But then also, we are including, not saying you have to purchase it because it's included, a full year of Microsoft Personal, which is
11
the word
and a
in itself.
half hour battery life too.
That's efficiency.
Because it's so lightweight, 11 and a half hour battery life is incredible. Now we only have about 3 minutes left in this presentation. I want to remind you of VIP financing. This is already ridiculously affordable at $399.99, but you've got an entire year to pay that off. It comes out to $33.33 a month. If you want to add the printer, it's only $4 more a month at $37.33 a month.
Wow.
So printer, $4 more, or just the computer at $33. Imagine you got a new computer and a new printer, $33. That's all you put down. If you do the year VIP financing. If you want to use any major credit card, it's $89 without the printer, and without the printer it's $80, and with the printer it's $89. Excuse me, it's the opposite. Wow. So incredibly affordable. I think of, okay, I need a new laptop. Do I have $80? I always think, do I have $2,000? You know, it's just because of our relationship with HP, that's how we get these extraordinary deals, and we're including pre-downloaded. You don't have to download. It's already going to be a computer. A full version. This isn't a mini version. Right. A full version of Microsoft 365 with Word, PowerPoint, Excel, everything you need included. You don't. This costs $69.99 for a year subscription. We include a 1-year full subscription for this.
We're also giving everyone a full year to Bigger Brains, which gives you tutorials on how to use your HP and Windows 11 and S Mode. So there's a lot in the bundle. You just got to get it home. One other thing, Helen, that I like is that the computer and the printer actually come individually boxed. So if you did want to break up the set, maybe the printers for someone going off to college, set them up with instant ink, they're good to go, right? Share it with the roommate. Maybe the computer's for you, or maybe the whole bundle is for someone. When you can go with HP, a brand that we know at HSN, has been around for years, but more importantly, is #1, and they work with us to make it the right specs and the right price. Because there's times where you go computer shopping because you need a new computer, it's back to school time, or you want it for summertime, and you're limited at what's at the box store. You're limited to the colors they have, the specs they have, but I'm not on the computer that much anymore. This is that perfect size computer for the leisure user who just wants to shop and be able to pinch and zoom, because remember, it is a touchscreen computer, which couldn't be any easier. Yet I also like the fact that I can go old school, I can drag and drop with the mouse because we've included it. I've used the trackpad. I've been knee deep in a project and I'm like trying to, drag and drop and move my cursor around, and I'm like, wait a second. I can pinch and zoom. I'm not used to having a touchscreen computer over there. But also think of it this way. We use it to shop. Now we're streaming more, right? So you want something that's fast, that's gonna give you great visuals. I can jump over here to QVC HSN Plus, get all my shows, get my programs. Need to minimize it? It is simple as that. I want to start my movie, boom, let's start the movie. This is where moms are gonna appreciate it because it's easy tech support. This is where the student's gonna appreciate it. I think you're gonna appreciate it because at the end of the day, you're not breaking the bank, but you're getting a great computer, great size, take with you wherever you wanna go. And you have the option tonight of not just getting the computer, but also even adding on a full-size HP printer, which I gotta tell you, we don't get to offer all of that often. So the fact that you can upgrade the computer and the printer and enjoy all that technology, and more importantly, we have it now. And I know, I don't wanna say back to school, but when back to school happens, you're gonna be ready.
All right, and Bill, don't forget, I got your belt.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend. Great job. Great job. All right, we're